Dolby Atmos surround sound format that supports height channels, which means sound can come from above your head. It results in an even more immersive listening experience since, depending on your home theater setup, you can hear sounds coming from all directions. Many 4K Blu-rays and even some streaming services like Netflix support Dolby Atmos. But not all soundbars do. The ones that do tend to be more expensive than most, but if you're after a more natural listening experience, they're worth considering. Soundbars usually use up-firing speakers to simulate an illusion of height by bouncing the sound off the ceiling and back to the listener. It won't be as accurate or immersive as down-firing speakers with a more traditional home theater setup. Number 5 on the list, HTA9 with bass module. The most immersive soundbar we've tested is the Sony HTA9 with bass module. This 4.1.4 setup has a unique design with a small control box and 4 discrete surround speakers that you can move around your room based on your preferences. As a result, it has a really impressive Atmos performance that fills your room with sound from your favorite movies. Like many other premium bars on the market, it uses psychoacoustic principles to make it seem like the soundstage is much wider than the bar itself. Sony calls this technology 360 spatial sound mapping. It results in a really wide and immersive soundstage, so you feel like you're sitting in the middle of the action from the comfort of your living room. Number 4 on the list, Shockwave Ultra 9.2 ch. The shape and size impact how you perceive sound. For those with a larger, more open space, there are soundbars available with 2 subwoofers like the Nakamichi Shockwave Ultra 9.2 ch, which helps to even out the bass response throughout your room. This means that you don't notice as many holes in your soundstage, or spaces in your room where the bass is absent. This 9.2.4 setup is unique. In addition to its two subwoofers, it comes with 4 satellite speakers. As a result, sound objects in Dolby Atmos movies seem to come from a really clear and accurate location in the soundstage. For example, a helicopter flying overhead seems to move from one pinpoint location to another, so you feel like you're in the middle of the action from the comfort of your living room. Number 3 on the list, HWQ 950A. If you're looking for a soundbar that gives you more control over the bar's sound, check out the Samsung HWQ 950A. This premium 11.1.4 setup comes with a fantastic selection of sound enhancement features, including a 7-band graphic EQ that lets you adjust the bar's sound more to your liking. There are lots of EQ presets available, too, so you can change the bar's settings with the touch of a button. With Dolby Atmos content, the bar uses up-firing drivers built into the bar and the satellites to bounce sound off the ceiling and back down towards you, which creates the illusion of height. Numeber 2 on the Arc with Sub Plus 1 SL speakers. If you want a similar ES support, check out the Sonos Arc with Sub Plus 1 SL speakers. This 5.1.2 setup isn't as well built as the Bose Smart Soundbar 900 with speakers plus bass module, and its soundstage isn't as impressive, but it can support DVDs, CDs, and Blu-rays formatted as DTS content. DTS is a surround sound format that's not very common on its own, but it's the fallback for higher quality DTS HDMA content found on a lot of Blu-ray discs. As a result, this soundbar gives you more flexibility when watching movies since there's support for more types of content. It's also an impressive choice for Dolby Atmos content. Thanks to its up-firing drivers, sound seems to come from all around you, meaning you feel like you're sitting in the middle of the action. Its focus is pretty good, so sound objects like cars in a chase scene seem like they're racing past you from one pinpoint location to another. Number 1 on the list, Soundbar 900 with speakers. The best Atmos is the Bose Smart Soundbar 900 with speakers plus bass module. This premium 5.1.2 setup is available as a standalone bar, but we recommend adding the subwoofer and satellites to get a more immersive sound with Dolby Atmos movies. The sub adds more thump and rumble in the bass during action-packed scenes, and the satellites improve the localization of sound objects for a more clear and real feel. The bar offers an impressive soundstage performance that makes it stand out in comparison to other soundbars. Like most premium models on the market, it uses psychoacoustic principles to widen the soundstage, with a feature that Bose calls phase guide technology.